Gambit is really setting a standard for resilience and defining that standard for organizations to make sure that continuity never expires and that organizations can outsmart disruption instead of being defined by it. There's a lot of investment in prevention, detection, response, but in fact, the next dollar a business will invest in resilience will have a much higher impact on its ability to survive disruption. Because the reality is that we're facing constant change in the environments that we're managing. There's always demand for innovation and adoption of new technology. Simultaneously, attackers are leveraging AI in an unprecedented degree, and they're becoming harder to detect, to prevent, and to recover from these attacks. We've had multiple examples over the past few months of a region going down in your cloud environment. How do you survive that? If all your critical workloads are running there, your critical applications and business services, how would you survive that disruption if you're not prepared in advance? So what we're doing is actually making sure the business sees all these gaps in advance, can address those gaps and fix them before that disruption becomes material.
With Gambit, your customers get a full comprehensive view of their resilience posture. How do you help them operationalize these learnings?
So it's not just the view of the posture that we provide, rather than a full recommendations on how to improve and how to evolve their resilience. The first thing that we provide is the business context that we're always missing. What are the critical apps that you're running? How do they break down to resources? How resilient are those apps? And for every gap that we identify, we're also providing automated remediation capabilities to actually help organizations improve and implement so that we can actually help them close and minimize the gap between intent and reality. If they want to be resilient, they need to address these gaps and close them.
CISOs love Gambit, but talk to us about the value that you bring to the entire organization beyond just the security team.
So resilience is really a business problem. It's not only a security issue. And it's a team sport. It's a combination between infrastructure, security, and the entire business. And with the findings that Gambit offers, the business can attest to auditors, to insurers, to their customers. And CISOs and infrastructure leaders can answer with confidence to the questions of how quickly can we recover? What can we actually recover? So far, we've built a platform that can easily plug into your environments and help you get a clear understanding of your resilience posture against different types of disruptions, be it cyber attacks, infrastructure failures, or even errors from human and AI that is plugged into the environments. You have data deletions, corruptions, modifications, you have encryptions. How resilient your environment is, how resilient are your critical applications to all these types of disruptions? We want to get to a point where we constantly and automatically minimize and close the gap between intent and reality. Systems that are self-balancing, environments that are adjusting and adapting to change, and not just static, manually managed continuity plans, strategies, and tests.